demonstration of a 2280BHESP 10 trailer by our Forest River Rockwood. Starting at the front, we have two 20-pound propane tanks. Both are hooked up with an auto changeover regulator. Directly behind the tanks is where the regulator is located. When this fitting in the center is green, that means that the supply tank, whichever side this arrow in the center here is pointing towards, is the main tank. After it goes empty, it will go red. As long as the tank is open on the opposing side, it will automatically switch over to the other tank. Directly behind, we do have our deep cycle interstate battery for you. It is all set and ready to go. Up in the back is your porch light. Underneath is the switch to turn this guy on. We have 4 stabilizer jacks. There's one in each corner of the trailer, just located right underneath here. There is a 3/4 inch crank that comes with the trailer. If you are using an impact, please note that these are just stabilizer jacks. They're not designed to level the trailer. Up at the front here, this is our hose wash station. It is just a quick connect fitting to push in, and then it just works like a normal garden hose. Directly beside that is our hot water heater. It is a DSI ignition only. The switch for this is located inside the unit. These louvered vents on the side here, this is the back of our fridge. This is where we're going to control the fridge for 120 propane and 12 volt. In here on the left hand side, this is where you're going to light your fridge on propane. You need to push this knob down, turn it over to the high position, press down and use the red to ignite. You will see a flame through this little peephole right here. Once you've decided that if you want to use it on electricity, there is a green light directly beside it there, or green switch. That is for 120. It does say 120 directly above and 12 volt directly above the red switch. Selecting your temperature with the knob above, 7 is the coldest, 0 is the warmest. Please note, if you are using on 12 volt, this will kill your battery fairly quickly. Beside our fridge is our outside shower. This has hot and cold taps in it. It works just the same way as a regular kitchen sink. Directly below it is our drain for our sink. This is where everything goes down. Anything that goes down the sink is going to come directly out of this guy. Directly beside it is our city water hookup. If you are hooked up at a campsite with water, this is where you're going to hook your water up. AC prep, this is exactly what it says it is. It is designed, if you ever decide to add an air conditioner, the cord will come out of this and plug into the ceiling. Directly beside is our portable water. If you are dry camping with no water at the campsite, you are going to fill this guy up. Once it is full, it will burp out the top. Now, to drain this tank is located in front of the tire, located with this freshwater sticker, down up underneath here. Just turn the dial until the water drains out. That is how you drain your tank. Beside the freshwater fill, this is our power cord. This is where you're going to hook up for hydro if the campsite has water or hydro. Lining up the bottom corner to the cord, it does come with a 25-foot cord inside the trailer. Directly beside here, this is our cable hookup. So if you're going to be ever hooking up to cable TV, this is where you're going to hook up. On the back of the unit is where your spare tire is located. It is a 13/16 lug wrench to take off the tire on the back. On the side of the trailer here, you're going to notice a few of these domes here. There's 4 on each side of the unit. This is for our outer room install. There is step-by-step instructions in the bag. It does just zip on just like a coat. The awning is up at the top. This is your bagged awning. All the hardware and everything that you need to install this is inside of it. Once you unroll it, you'll notice that one post will want to go towards the trailer. The other post is going to want to go down towards the ground. Once you have it in, these little domes here, there's going to be 4 of these in total. There's 1 at the back, 1 at the front, and 2 up on the roof as well. They're located at each end of the bagged awning. This is where your awning is going to lock in and fasten. Your barbecue and your side table do both go onto this track here. To hook up your barbecue, inside of this little compartment here is where your hose is going to come out. Now, it works just like a regular airline. Once you pull it out, you pull it back and connect it just like a regular airline, and then rotate up the valve for the flow of gas. 2 110 outlets located right here for you. Once you plug the unit, those will become live. Outside speaker is right here. The porch light, again, the switch is on the underside to turn this guy on. Directly below that is your antenna for your radio. at the back on the bed, this table here, this is your countertop extension. Now, it does go in to the bottom side of the table, there and there. It just slides into position. Underneath the table is where your power center is located. Now, this here is where your 110 breakers are and your 12 volt fuses are located. You just press the center of the top of it to open it up. Your breakers are going to be on your left hand side. Your fuses are on the right hand side. The fuses do have red lights beside it to let you know which one has blown if something were ever to happen. Directly beside this, this is where your main GFI plug is. If you ever have power that's not working, you're just going to press the reset the same as at home. On the end of the dinette is your water pump switch. The green light that is at the bottom, that is your LP carbon monoxide detector. Directly above that is 2 USB plugs for you, sink, and the 3-burner stove. 3-burner stove, you just use whatever knob you wish to turn on and just use a barbecue lighter to light it up at the back. Thermostat for the furnace is located on the end of the dinette. The little white guy at the top there, all the way to the left, is in the off position, turning it over to the right to set your temperature to your desired temperature. Down at the bottom is your hot water heater plug. So this here, you're just going to turn on the switch, turn it on. Once the red light comes on, it will turn off once the hot water heater lights. If it turns on and stays on, that means that the hot water heater did not successfully light. If this is the case, you want to turn the switch to the off position, turn it back on, and make sure that you have your propane turned in the on position. We have 2 sets of keys that come with the unit. Water filter, your water filter wrench is right there. The remote control is for the radio. This is the owner's manual that comes with the trailer. Now, you can also go to forestriver.com and you can download the app for your cell phone so you have it with you as well. We have 2 heated mattress plugs here for you, 1 for each end. Now, these guys here do plug in at the end with all the tags here. Your outside side table is right here. The silver crank is your crank for your stabilizer jacks. In this black bag is your power cord. Again, this is 25 feet and it is a 30 amp cord. Right beside that, Forest River does give you a barbecue lifter with a beer opener on the end of it. Down at the bottom here, this is your radio. Now, it is also controlled by your cell phone as well if you wish. You do need to download ES Controls by Furion to make that work. These light switches here, one light switch is going to run on the left hand side, is going to run your awning light. The one on the right hand side is for your Wi-Fi Ranger. Now, your Wi-Fi Ranger, your password is right here. Now, it is Change Me Now. Please note, you want to change it so it's not the same as everybody else. Your fridge location is underneath the stove. Now, it does have a travel lock on it. So travel lock in the closed position, just looks like so. To open up the fridge, you turn it to the off position and it opens up for you. Up on the roof, we do have a fantastic fan up in the backhand corner here. So this here is a 12 volt fan. So you turn the lock position to the off position using this crank right here to open up the vent. And then using this fan speed to control it. Now this is drawing air out of the coach, making it cooler inside. Each one of your roof lights, they do have a switch on the inside to turn them on and off. Your smoke detector on the roof is a 9 volt battery. Please make sure you change that every 6 months.